Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of The Perfect Finish with me, Silvia Senanayake. Thank you for watching the past, few episodes. I've actually forgotten how many episodes it's been, but it's been a pleasure, and I thank the entire crew, even at Hi. So let's get started today. I'm going to show you how I do my makeup routine daily. My makeup routine daily, like how it's like less than 10 minutes. And as you can see, I've already used my concealer and foundation, but I'm going to take you through that. I wanted to share with you that very recently I went to this amazing makeup artist and I had my makeup done. It was just before a wedding, and he used this little thing called Derma Color. Now I used to use the color correct of this, which was like an orangish color, like orangish, yeah. And I used it for a while and then I had stopped using it. But he used this over all my face, like where I had, I have a hyperpigmentation, and it comes like this, and you can see the color, and it's a DFD, and it honestly, when he used it, he did a full coverage, and the whole night I felt like I was wearing a filter. It was that good. So I started using this where I have my pigmentation, and then I went on with my foundation. Another biggest mistake that I used to make was I used to use foundations that were actually like 2 or 3 shades fairer, and that does not work because I used to think, oh no, I'm doing it right, but that was not the case. Therefore, now I have learned to go 1 shade darker, or my shade, exact shade, where it's my neck or my chest, and then build on it. And then you can always use, your loose powder to brighten it out, or your concealer, so you can juggle between those. So the foundation that I did use today is NARS. Sometimes in my previous shows, you might see that I don't really go into product details or the brands. I concentrate more on the technique, which I think is really important. Regardless of the high brands or whatever that you do use, your technique has to, be really good. So I used that, and then I went in with a concealer, and I used PEO Pro Concealer, which I got very recently from this online website, and that's also pretty good. It doesn't really crease under my eyes or anything. Powder, I've used NC42. So funny thing is, I've used quite a few, and I've got my shade wrong in so many, and NC43 was extremely wrong for me, makes my skin look really ashy. So I figured out that, using this foundation, and I'll just show you the color like a bit, because it's just kind of used it, but it's this color. So it's not too fair, it won't make it, pale or ashy looking. And honestly, the texture of it is so good that you can just build on it. It's very lightweight, so it's good to wear during the day basically. And then I go in with NC42 by MAC, and I'm just going to use the little thing that comes in it. And not all over my face, but I'm just going to seal in the places where I used concealer and foundation. So this is what I do every day, quickly in a rush. I just quickly cover so this is what I do. And then maybe if you want to really even everything out, just take your beauty blender. So guys, that's the base. That is the base that I use almost daily. Sometimes when my shade is a bit different, I tend to change the foundation, and then I go for something which is darker, also which is NC45, which is also really good. So that's what I use, and then would go and do my brows. In my next video, I will be showing you the do's and don'ts, but I'll just leave that for the next video. For now, I'll just go on with this 10-minute makeup routine of mine. quickly just brush them up, and I go under it, and it's like this charcoal pencil. And what I do is I brush it again with this, so it has those, you know, sort of natural strokes. And you just brush it. So guys, I showed you the few steps that I did for today, and that's my everyday look kind of thing. Right now we're going to finish it off with mascara, eyeliner, and a bit of lipstick of your choice. I use my powder, mentioned the foundation, concealer, and this little thing which is like magic. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the eyes. This is all I do. You use your mascara, you curl your lashes. And you know, I don't put a lot of it. And you know, these days it's really hot, so I want to like touch up a bit with a little bit of powder. I'm gonna go in with the brush so that I have a little bit more coverage. Guys, so that's done. I'm not gonna contour. I don't usually do that on a daily routine, right? I just you know, put my base, my foundation, and then I just go. So we're just going to use a very nude color. And that's done. So that is my less than like 10 minutes routine before I step out. One thing I forgot to mention was the primer and your sunblock, because I'd already used it, and then I went on with the base. Guys, thank you for watching. I hope this was helpful. This is what I do on a daily basis before stepping out. It takes less than 10 minutes, and you know, you can be extremely confident that it's not going to melt off, or that it's going to, you know, run down your face during the day, because like you've sealed it. Even your foundation and concealer, you seal it with the powder, and then you just use blotting paper and then touch it up. So this is really my everyday look. So I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more.